Hey guys, this is going to be an unboxing and quick look at the H.KING Rattler. This is actually I saw this buggy this buggy on a couple of videos on YouTube. This is actually a 1/8 scale buggy, but with 10 scale electronics and 10 scale tires and wheels. It actually has 2.2 tires and wheels, and I believe it's a 2700 kV motor that comes with it as well. You can either get these ready to run with radio or almost ready to run. I went ahead and got the ready to run version just because I didn't feel like swapping radios and going through all that. The box has pretty much some of the specifications and stuff listed there. Yeah, it's a 2700 kV motor, it's a 540 size. Speed control is a 40 amp. But this thing can run 2S and 3S LiPo. So I've seen a couple of running videos, so I decided to go ahead and get it because, like I said, it was pretty cheap and it seemed to be pretty durable. So let me go ahead and get this top off real quick. There we go. And voila. First off, the radio. This radio, it says HKG22E. It's a 2-channel radio. It says with 3-channel receiver, so that's fine. The radio is probably just like a Fly Sky remake or one of the newer brands or versions of the Fly Sky radios. But like I said, I didn't want to have to worry about switching radios back and forth or having several different receivers. For one radio, because I do have that with some of my Traxxas radios and stuff, and I tend not to have that because sometimes I like to run my cars also with other people. So anyway, it does come with instructions for this radio, and this is what the radio looks like. Comes with your, thank God, binding plug, which all radios should probably come with, but I've seen one or two that doesn't. And hopefully this thing uses 4 AA's. Let's take a look at this real quick. Looks like it has your analog trim settings on there. It does seem like it also has a jack here for charging. I have to check and see because I don't know if that's functional or not. I can't really tell. But it does come with your basic analog trims, which is fine for servo reversing, throttle trim, steering trim, etc. Binding button. Has a pretty good feel, actually. I actually like the way this feels. And it probably does use 4 to 6. Yes, 4 AA's. So that's good. Because the other car that I had, the Blackout, actually used 8. So I wish that manufacturers would kind of update their radios to use 4 AA's. I mean, this is 2015. So anyway, I'll go ahead and set that aside and see what else is in here. It does not come with the LiPo. I guess at some point, if they do offer LiPo, it may come there if they do. This is the actual wing for it. And let's take a look at this buggy real quick. Pull this bad boy out. Instruction manual. Box, we'll just put that right over there. It does come with a nice, well, I can't say nice till I really go through it right. Pretty detailed, nice manual for it. Does have part listings and stuff in it, which is good. So this is actually pretty good because the other kits that I've gotten that are around this price range that don't have these specifications don't actually come with an instruction book. You have to go online and download them, which they try to do that to save costs, which I don't blame them, but it's good to have something here that I don't have to download and print all these out or go to any of my tablets or devices to find out what's what with it. Oh, that's bent. That's not good. Hopefully there's no solid wire in there. I'm going to put that down in there anyway. But this is a quick look at the buggy. Right off the bat, suspension, well, that's popped off a little bit. It's no big ordeal, though. Just trying to fill this out real quick. Let me get this wing on here real quick so we can see what this looks like. Good. 2 body clips and the wing is mounted on. I like the way this looks. Some people may not because it's an 8 scale buggy and it should have bigger tires and wheels and all that. But like I said, I don't plan on doing a lot with these cars as far as, I may even take it to a track and try to race it there once against other buggies to see how it runs. I mean, there's plenty of other buggies around here and tracks around here that I would like to race this against, but the look is pretty good. The body's actually pretty wide, wider than I'm used to in some 8 scales. The main competition for this car, and you can't even really say competition, which would be, this is about half the cost of some of those. You can get this for about 180, 190 shipped, close to probably about 200, will be the ECX Revenge and then the Duratrax 835E. The ECX Revenge would probably be its closest competition because it does come with a 550 size, 550 10 scale 2500 kV motor, and I've had one of those, and it was okay. Not gonna say it was super bad, but it was okay. But this would be its main competition, so maybe I can find someone local around who has one. Maybe we can do a quick race. But anyway, top off, take a quick look at this. Battery tray does seem to be somewhat adjustable. Don't know if it's like where I can fit in there, but this plastic seems to be pretty good for it. It has a metal plate here on top, which is good. It's not plastic. It does use hex screws and not Phillips heads, which is a plus there for that. It uses it all the way around, so that's good. Motor mount, one screw to adjust. This is probably mounted. The motor's probably mounted to another piece on here, which is fine. Spur gear that's metal. That's good. Let's see. Does this thing have? Nope, no center diff or slipper clutch. It's just direct. But with this type of motor, it's a 2700 kV. You can run 2 and 3S. It's probably not a huge need for it. It may be a little rough on the drivetrain if you go up to a higher kV motor. But I wouldn't recommend. If you get something like this, you're not trying to go super fast and do speed runs and 100-mile-per-hour runs with it. Inside here, actually you have to unscrew all that, would be the receiver, the servo, and the ESC. But that looks to be pretty well kept. And I like they have these vents in here so that it can breathe. And it's pretty well protected. I'm going to have to actually shorten this down like that to hang out like that. The motor is a 540, 540 size motor, but I've had some of these similar type motors before and they've run well. So I hope it does okay in this car. I'm not sure what size pinion gear that is, but this is 32 pitch. It's not a mod 1. It's a 32 pitch. So that's good as well. It's got threaded body shocks with aluminum caps on it. And these are plastic, which is good. I'm glad manufacturers are actually starting to spend a little extra time and money and include threaded body shocks, because 2015, there's no reason why you shouldn't get an RC car with threaded body shocks. It does come with full bearings. Those look to be some of the standard 5x14s. I have to check the size on it. And dog bones front and rear. My preference is I kind of prefer dog bones because CVDs tend to break when they start getting a lot of power through them. I know people don't like dog bones because they pop out, but I prefer dog bones. They last a lot longer than CVDs from my experience with it. So underneath the chassis, it's got kind of a funky design, actually. That's pretty cool. It makes it look like it's a graphite chassis, but it's actually not. And those are hex screws. Whoa. Those look a little worn, but they got stuff. And I may have to put some tape over those to protect those from getting worn down. And parts for this buggy were pretty cheap. I looked online. You can get a set of 2 tires for like $8. Don't know how much shipping really is for it. But I'm looking forward to getting this thing running. I'm actually going to change this connector out. I don't even have anything that will fit that. So I'm going to probably change this out, and I'm going to get this puppy running real soon. I'm going to run it on a 2S and 3S, and running to probably try to find some guys with some 8-scale buggies and run against them. Most guys I know that have 8-scale buggies have them geared to go super duper fast, but I'll have to take them off road and see how they go there. But these tires, I like the feel of these tires. I'm a tire bodies man. Just in case you guys never knew, I always get kits and then I replace tires, upgrade tires and bodies all the time. But anyway, that's a quick look at this. So far, so good. Seems to be pretty well constructed. I like it that it comes with a metal spur gear, which is good. That means that sucker won't strip right off on the first run, putting a 3S in it. Not sure how strong the servo is. Is that even moving? Yeah, it is. It's got a little bump there in there, but shouldn't be too bad. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing up and running probably within the next couple of days or so. As always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and put any comments below. Thanks for watching.